And now we turn to lacrosse, girls lacrosse more specifically. We have all three teams are in the Patriot division along with Ewing, so they might as well just call it the Hamilton division, Hamilton Township division, but who am I to tell the CVC what to do? We have with us Hamilton West coach Katie Bloodgood, Nottingham coach Nicole Sullivan, Steiner coach Mike Newton, and we're going to start it out with Katie Bloodgood. Katie graduated one of the great female players in pretty much Mercer County history. Graduated all-time leading scorer Madison Bresler from last year's 10-9 team. But, you know, you have Amelia Reed and Ava Rogolinski back. They combined for nearly 60 goals last year. So the cupboard's not bare. What can you tell us about this crew?
We're also looking at a couple other seniors to step up and even some newer freshmen and sophomores who have really kind of took a lead in this season.
Okay, and who are they?
We have Izzy, who is again, a senior, but looking for her for some draws and controlling that midfield and just the transitions all across the field. Our junior goalie, Sabrina, for amazing stops and phenomenal clears. Senior Victoria Mazur is really stepping up and making some beautiful shots and not afraid to take shots this year. Okay.
When you look at the team, is the strength defensively, offensively, maybe well-rounded? What do you look at?
We have 10 seniors this year, 7 of them returning. So, you know, we have a pretty consistent field out there still. Just looking to fill a couple spots, but I think we'll have another promising season again.
Do you set goals for these guys? Like, you know, we want to do this, we want to do that? Or is it just let's try and get better and see where that takes us?
We're always striving to be better, to do better. We'd like to take the division from Steiner, but we'll see how that goes. Only time will tell.
All right, now behave at the table here.
All right.
Okay. That's why I separated you
yes.
two. We don't. We want to talk about the players that are here now, but what kind of impact did Madison make maybe on these younger kids that maybe they saw what she did and maybe can that help them this year? Do you think?
Well, Maddie's actually the coach. Morgan graduated.
Or Morgan, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I get those two confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Morgan graduated, but, you know, she set the bar high, so girls are going to have a challenge in front of them, but it's going to make them work hard to get what they want.
Okay. All right, let's move to Nicole Sullivan for Nottingham. Nicole, you return Madison Lippman, who had a pretty strong freshman season in the goal. Is that kind of something you can build around when you have a good goalie to start with?
Yeah, definitely. She, as a freshman, she came up with 100 saves last year, so we're really looking towards her. She's kind of like the backbone back there, and she's only a sophomore, so she's really stepping up to be a leader this year.
Who do you have defending in front of her? Is it settled yet, or are you still looking at guys?
It kind of moves. We have eight starters out of the 11 returners last year.
Oh, why don't you
so
run through them?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, let us know who they are.
So we have our two captains, Leah Hogan and Mia Cesaris. Mia will be more defensive and really taking charge back there, and then Leah taking our draws as a center, really defending and attacking and hopefully scoring a lot of goals this year.
Okay. Wait, you said you had 8 back. Did you give me all 8?
No, just I gave you the two captains.
Oh, give me the other starters you have coming back.
We got Kayla Portillo. She is a senior this year. She picked up a lacrosse stick last year, but she just got right into it, and she is going to be very good on attack. And then mostly our defensive is going to be kind of new, but we have a ton of new freshmen and sophomores, and they're just so eager to learn. And we already had 3 scrimmages, and they're already improving. So
okay, so do you have a starting lineup kind of formulated yet with so many starters back, or is it still plugging things in?
Yeah, it's like plugging things in with like who's injured today, who's not.
Okay.
But for the most part, I mean, we have our first game tomorrow, so we're ready to go.
All right, moving on to Steiner. Mike Newton. Mike, coming off a really good year, 13-6, third straight Patriot title. Got the bullseye on the back again. Now, you graduated 7 of your top 8 scorers from last year. And I guess McKenna Callahan is your leading returner with 27 goals?
Yep, it would be McKenna.
Yeah. How do you replace all that firepower?
Well, you know, we were lucky enough to have the most girls try out for girls lacrosse this year ever. So luckily we have a lot of girls to pick from, which is great. And there's a lot of girls that from JV and freshmen a year ago looking for their opportunity to make an impact for us.
Okay, why don't you give us some names about who were some of the kids you're looking for some good stuff from?
You know, to start on, offense, we have Gianna Ragazzo back, which is always a great presence. Paige Bates on attack, working in the midfield. Sam Gray is another one, and Caitlin Lee.
Okay. And goalie, you have a goalie figured out yet, or?
We're still, we have one scrimmage left, so we're, splitting time there, figuring out who's going to take the lead. But we have 2 goalies returning who both have varsity experience from a year ago. So we're going to see who is the hot hand, and that's where we're going to go from there.
All right. And who's that? Who are the 2 battling it out?
Gianna Longo and Alexis Lyles.
Okay. You've had some good seasons now. You said you had a great turnout. Do you find that because of the winning that you've been doing that more and more kids are interested in coming out for the team?
I would hope that correlates, but I also am lucky to say that a lot of the girls for lacrosse play multiple sports, so they're out there recruiting. They play soccer. Oh, you should play lacrosse in the spring, or I play basketball. You should play lacrosse with me. So good just having a bunch of athletes around the program.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing you guys have that too, right? Girls that play other sports and they just decide to come out for
Bring your friends with you.
Yeah, there you go. There's a recruiting pitch. All right, well, listen, folks, we really wish you the best of luck this year. We thank you for all the time and hope you have a really good year.
Thank you so much.